Hey, how's it going, bros?
Hey,
My
what's
name
going
is
on,
Ian.
guys? Hey, it's
No,
my
shut up.
intro. Hey, what's going on, guys?
No,
It's
it's
me,
my
Marcus Savina.
turn.
I'm here today with Ian Nascar 48, and we're also waiting on a couple other guys. Waiting on Mr. Hendrick Fan, Jim McCarthy, and Carter Lemon. And today, yes, Lemon.
Carter
Yeah,
left the
today we're
shower.
gonna be talking about the NASCAR race at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, as well as the NASCAR things. If you want to join along, go ahead, get on there, and ask a few questions. You might be able to answer. I don't know, honestly, maybe. Ian, tell them what you want.
I want candy.
Oh, I want pancakes, so we're both disappointed here.
I want candy. Okay, so right now,
We're gonna,
no, I'm talking.
I'm gonna talk.
No, let me talk. I let you talk.
Fine. Fine, you talk.
Okay, so today's race is the 21st running of the 2014 Brickyard 400, and also 20 years since the inaugural race took place, which was won by good old Big Daddy Jeff Gordon, and we were all excited from that day when he won it back in August 6th of 1994. The weather was good, and yep, it was good. And today's weather, some cloudy, and we expect to see some popped up showers later on, but hopefully we can make it by halfway.
Thank you,
Back to
Weatherman.
you.
You asked for 40.
Back
Back
to
to you.
you.
Okay. So, speaking of that 1994 race, I actually have one of the posters for it. I actually have a inaugural race poster from it. Find that pretty
Oh,
cool. It's like the original 1994 one. It's pretty cool. But news for today. If you haven't heard the news yet,
party.
Carl Edwards will be leaving Roush Fenway Racing. Jack Roush will now be down to 3 drivers, and Trevor Bain will be leaving the 21 Road Brothers team, and he'll be going to drive the number 6 full time. As it'll be Greg Biffle as the leader now, and this will be the second driver that Roush Fenway has lost. And if Carl Edwards goes to Joe Gibbs, it'll be the second driver he's lost to Joe Gibbs, with Matt Kenseth being the first one from 2012 to 2013, so 2014, 2015. Who knows where Edwards went up in 2015? No one knows. That's the fun about everything.
Look, man, take your pills before you do this. Anyways, about the Indianapolis thing, I have the Jeff Gordon 1998 Brickyard 400 diecast. And I thought
I
it was
have the
maybe.
giant. I have the 124 of the 94 car from the race. I have a promotion car. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere in my room,
No
in my
irresponsible.
mess. But
You're
who knows?
irresponsible.
Anyways, more news about the race. Kevin Harvick is on the pole with Jeff Gordon on the outside of him. This will be a great race, I think. My personal opinion. So, Ian, who is your pick to win the race?
Okay, it's gonna be Tony Stewart, Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson. It could be those three, but without the sleeper picks, can be Austin Dillon, Casey Kane, and Kyle Larson. I will mostly
Alright.
go for.
Alright, so
I
I'm
will.
gonna go on a limb. I'm gonna say that it's gonna be. No one cares about your opinion. You already said your sleeper picks and everything. Okay, so my picks. I'm sorry for being mean. My picks for this race. I say it will either be Keselowski or Kyle Busch to win the race, and my
No, get
sleeper
the.
pick would either have to be Juan Pablo Montoya or Ryan Newman. I mean, he's a sleeper for me because I don't see him getting up there running very well today, but I can see him winning at least.
No, I want the Chevys to keep winning until I'm not sure. Because the
Well,
Chevy,
I at least want something other than I at least want something other than a Ford to win because the last 4 races were won by Fords.
yeah, Dale Jarrett was
Yep.
one of them.
From Sonoma all the way up to last week in New Hampshire, or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, let's just say that the Ford has been dominating since Sonoma. Car has
Because it
won
was
it.
Carl Edwards and Keselowski, then Eric Almirola, then Keselowski again. So if another Ford wins, Ford is dominating this season already.
They might get a chance to get the constructor championship if Chevy hasn't win that much better. Even though Chevy has been winning a lot every year when it comes to NASCAR races, they might be winning it once again. The championship of Papa, Pinky, my voice cracked. As we're as we're still waiting for Jay McCarthy and Carter Lemon, aka Carter the Sour, low. We only got 2 of us who's doing a Google Hangout broadcast.
Okay, so just to tell you, we might have another friend join. This will be my friend, from all the way from the English Isles of Britain. That'll be from Britain.
Little.
I just want you to do that when it gets on. Just go, little.
Oh, dude! Yes! We're on YouTube, baby!
What?
We're on YouTube.
Well, he left his microphone for a few seconds. Let's troll. Let's talk bad about him behind his back. No, I don't do that to friends. I'm too nice.
Friends don't do that. We're nice people.
Yeah, we're nice people. We're nice people. No one cares what you have to say, and no one cares what you have to say at all.
As of the Nascar commercials, we got the Burger King commercial, which is so good, but McDonald's is better, to be honest.
So we're just waiting for our other friends to join, and if they don't join by the race, then they're poopy butts. Okay, I have a deal. All right, so Ian, you're safe from this. If none of the other ones that I invited join by the race for 1 week, I will name them on Google Plus Poop Face. On the thing Poop Face.
Yeah, I don't know.
I literally call them Poop Face on my thing. We got a viewer. We got a viewer. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you, viewer. Thank you, viewer. Oh my gosh, Ian, we got a viewer.
Guess who's that?
2 viewers.
Guess who's that?
I guess one of them is you.
Oh, two! Two of us!
One of them is you, the other one's me, I guess.
One of them is me!
There's 2 people watching.
We got, and during the race, we got the Chevy pace car, the Chevy SS, the best Chevy in the world. Chevy's number 1.
You want to say that? You can go ahead and say that. Well, here we go. We're getting ready to go green at Indy. How do you KFC? Be on the right strategy, make the most of the restarts, and handle down the straightaway. So, I'm coming on to turns 3 and 4. We're getting ready to go green. I'm excited. Are you excited? Oh, we're down to a viewer.
Yeah, we only got 2 watching so far.
We got 1.
Okay, here we got on board Rebecca Slowski. Alright, let's be like the announcers, like from ESPN or MRN.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be like commentating it, basically.
Alright, let's do this. You ready? I'm pumped up. Are you pumped up?
Alright, I'm ready.
I get a heart attack.
Alright. Ian, we lost a lot of viewers. We're down to 0 viewers, but who cares? We're still watching. Oh, they have the 12 car in this race. I didn't know that one pump on Dojo was 12.
You didn't know that? Seriously? Alright, as the pace car turns
I didn't know
left,
he was running the 12. Alright, so we're getting ready. Coming off the final turn, coming down the front straightaway. Kevin Harvick will be leading us down to the green flag with Jeff Gordon by his side. Then Brad Keselowski, Ryan Newman, and who's that running at the top 5 right there? Oh, that's our little man right there. Green flag in the air.
Oh, hang on. My TV is ahead of your TV. I'm tweeting right now. Yay!
So Harvick's in the lead right now with Jeff Gordon falling behind him second. Brad Keselowski is a solid third, and it looks like the 55 of Brian Vickers, fourth, Ryan Newman, fifth.
So far, we got no losers on the restart, like the biggest loser on the restart. So far, we're doing
Logano's
good.
moving to the bottom. Logano's on the bottom.
On the grass.
Got a car about to hit the grass right there.
Yeah,
Logano takes a big advantage. There's Kurt Busch right there, and there's a battle right there. Matt Kenseth, and it looks like I can't tell, but Kevin Harvick's your leader coming off the final turn. Who's going to lead lap 1.
My TV's ahead of you, just to let you know. And here comes Jeff Gordon to the inside. He leads the first lap. That was too close to call, but he leads turn 1. New leader, the number 24, goes to Jeff Gordon. Woo!
Put Jeff Gordon in the lead, put Kevin Harvick in second, but I think Harvick wants to try to battle him. Harvick's going to try to catch up to him. Where is he? He's going to lay back, ain't he?
This feels like
I think
Kansas. This feels like Kansas back in May. And as Jeff Gordon leads the back straightaway for the second time today, as he approaches the turn 3, so far
Who's that back there in the blue car? Who's that back there? Is that Almirola back there? Look like he just made a move over Logano.
Yeah, let's just say that. I don't know. Let's see. I'm watching.
I think it was Almirola. He made a move over Logano.
Whoa, we got a ticker glitch. I think Jeff Gordon's leading, but Kevin Harvick, it says that Kevin Harvick is still leading. Oh, never mind. We're good. We're good. Wow, what a way to start.
Brad Keselowski's got something on his grill. Keselowski's got something on the grill. He needs to get that.
Oh, here we go. Here we go to Pocono once again. Hopefully, Keselowski's car doesn't blow up.
Let's hope he runs good at least. I mean, I have him as a pick. He needs to be
Yeah,
doing a little better. You know, oh, we've got a viewer. Okay. All right, so as you can see, Keselowski right there in third. Well, right now it's Jeff Gordon, then
we're going
Kevin
at 30.
Harvick, Brad Keselowski. Huh?
And here we got a battle from further back. Eric
Further
Almirola right
back
there.
of battle right there. Looks like there's Almirola. Looks like that would be.
Yeah, it's Colwyn,
There's
Bowman, Casey Mears, Ronnie, Landon Castle, and Travis Crawford, and oh my god, and yeah, Landon Castle
This is gonna be
and
a little an exciting battle right here. They're getting a little dicey in the back still. I mean, they're
yeah,
gonna
here
be far in the
comes
back with their
Bob
position.
Labonte.
It looks like they're gonna have a little bit of a better run. Who's that right there in that 32? Let's see with the 32. It's the 37 car. So,
Now Jimmy Johnson and Kurt Busch.
picks right now, where are they running? Weird picks right now, where are they running? I have mine running third and about 15th. Where are yours running?
Kurt Busch just passed Jimmy Johnson from turn 3 and turn 4, as Kurt Busch is ahead of Johnson, but here's Johnson. He's trying to close in, but Kurt Busch has a better run.
This is be a battle for 8th position right now. As it's Kurt Busch overcoming on Jimmy Johnson. Gonna take 8th on that lap. It looks like Johnson wants to make a move, and he's just gonna let it slide. He's just gonna keep going from there. So Kurt Busch able to retake.
Hey, just a little fact about Kurt Busch. He ran in the Indy 500 this year back in May and finished 6th. And went to Charlotte, unfortunately, so he completed 906 laps.
That's a pretty big number right there. He didn't finish the Sprint Cup race, but he finished the Indy race. So if that's any suggestion on how good he is in an Indy car with, but not even being really good in it, if he can prove himself in this race, I think he might be another sleeper that none of us have picked, but he could be a racer. He could be a contender. Could get his second one of the season here.
And let's see the flyby from the front straightaway from the bricks, the yard of bricks.
There's the Kyle Larson. There's Kyle right there. There's Jeff Gordon leading into the turns. Coming off into the back straightaway, and it looks like we're going to commercial break with Jeff Gordon, Kevin Harvick, Keselowski, Vickers, and Ryan Newman as your top 5. So during our commercial breaks, I guess we'll take times to talk about upcoming events for our channels or just random stuff. Well, this time I think first one will be updates for our channels. I'm moving in the middle process of moving, so you will see me possibly making my first stop motion from a completely different area, everywhere, everything. I don't know what's going to happen, but it'll be crazy. Alright, Ian, what's your updates on your channel?
So I come back 2 weeks ago because before I made videos once again like this weekend. Last one was posted was the NASCAR stop motion 2014 old school 200. Then I had some bad luck during the month. So that's why I took a 2-week off, because to deal with the issues and everything, and I'm back on track.
Awesome. And what commercials on your TV right now?
DirecTV. I have DirecTV.
Mine is the Street Rod Nationals for the Kentucky Expo Center here in KY, Kentucky.
And NASCAR Heroes. With the kids wants to be a future NASCAR driver like Austin Dillon, Tony Stewart, Danica Patrick, and
yeah. Oh, and another update to my channel. And this will also include Ian, Jason McCarthy, who I invited here, but now he's become him, Mr. Hendrick fan, and Carter Lemon are gonna become poop face because they didn't join this conversation. As me and Ian and all these guys here, we're gonna either do a giant stop motion together, do a giant collab, kind of thing, you know. And me and Ian.
During this commercial is sponsored by www.youtube.com/user/Mr. Hendrick fan. Subscribe to him now. Thank you.
And go subscribe to Jason McCarthy. Jay McCarthy, he's a great stop motioner, as well as Carter Lemon, and anyone else that we haven't mentioned for that matter. I mean, go subscribe to them. It'll be fun. It'll be nice. It's they're really good guys, and they're pretty funny, pretty awesome guys. Especially Ian. Go subscribe to Ian, and go subscribe to my channel if you even haven't. You know,
NASCAR.
hit that like button, press comment if you want to, subscribe, do whatever you want, but I can't tell you to do that because I'm not your real mom, so I can't really tell you what to do.
And if you do this,
Anyways,
a free broadcast.
relating to what I was talking about earlier, me and Ian are gonna actually start a video game series. Yes, we're gonna start a video game series together. This is a new announcement, so yeah, you get a new announcement from Nascar Stuffs at Indy. A new announcement for a new video series. Possibly on my other channel that I rarely use. Possibly on my channel that I am using. I don't know. It might be this channel, might be the other channel. I honestly don't know, but we'll find out later. And Ian and I will also compete in video game tournaments, which is basically we play the same game, and whoever can beat it first is the winner. Whoever loses it is the loser. And we're getting ready to go back racing at Indy.
As we're seeing the slow motion on the start of the race, entering turn 1, and here's Chef going in slow motion.
There's still Jeff Gordon, I think. Are they under caution? Is that what they're saying? I can't hear. I can't hear the race.
I'm not sure. They're not under caution. They're just showing us the Chevrolet stuff. Gabby's number.
It sounded like they were saying they were under caution for a second. I can't really hear the TV coming all the way across the room from it. So it's lap 10 of 160 with Jeff Gordon, your leader. First place. Back behind him, Kevin Harvick down 2 seconds. Then Keselowski down 4 seconds. I mean, he's got a good lead already, Jeff Gordon does. Vickers is in 4th, then Ryan Newman in 5th. And then rounding out your top 5. And then Kane in 6th, followed by Joey Logano, Kurt Busch, Jimmy Johnson, and then rounding out the top 10 would be your man, Matt Kenseth. So Matt Kenseth leading out the top 10. I mean, he started pretty decent back. Then there's Austin Dillon, Tony Stewart.
Kyle Larson.
Kyle Larson, you're sleeping.
Sleeper.
Then we've got Clint Boyer. And then we've got Danica Patrick. She's doing a pretty good run already. Kyle Busch, my pick for the win. Then there's Montoya, who's got a
Good pick.
20. He's got his run here today. We got Dale Earnhardt Jr., Greg Biffle, then Corl Edwards, who will be leaving Roush Fenway Racing after this season, leaving and being replaced by Trevor Bayne in the 6th car.
And that is all, the top 20 of this race. So far, let's get a flyby from the front straightaway, from the yard of bricks where people kiss and make out and hopefully get married soon one day. I'm not sure what I'm saying. As we go on board.
Yeah, I wanted to do kind of like a make-up of sort of like MRN radio. You know, like the AM channel that they have about NASCAR, if you're on the road or something. That's what we always listen to whenever we're on the road watching for the race. Because we had last year, one of our local radio channels started doing the NASCAR stuff, but they got rid of it. I don't know why. They're just stupid like that. So we're just gonna kind of do that kind of thing. So
Do that.
I'm still looking for our friends Jason and them. Where exactly could they be? Let me go see if I can get Jason to join this. I can contact him over Kick. And if you want to talk to us, our Skypes. My Skype is DemonCrafter79 if you want to ever talk to me. Ian, go ahead and tell them your Skype.
My Skype is eNASCAR48, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter at eNASCAR24, and follow me on Vine from Ian Perez. And yep, do it for the Vine. That's what they say.
I didn't know you had a Vine. I have a Vine too. Follow me online, DemonCrafter79, Instagram, DemonCrafter69. I got my Google Plus that you can kind of see on here right now, DemonCrafter79 Allen. Go follow our friends and everything like that. Funness. Everything of mine except Instagram is DemonCrafter79.
And we got and I'm checking the comments right away. So far, we got Tadlow. He got 2 comments, and hello, Tadlow.
Oh, hey, it's Tadlow. Okay, he's one of my friends on Google Plus. Tadlow, if you're watching this, I have fun watching this. Yay, fun, great, pickle chips, juice. I don't know what else to say. Toast. So,
He's out of his mind. Sleep last night.
As we're watching this race happen right now, it looks like it's going to be a battle for 9th as Matt Kenseth is closing in on Jimmy Johnson. I'm going to go check my Google.
But Jimmy Johnson is farther than Matt Kenseth. Just look at that advantage from Jimmy Johnson.
Oh, man. My friend wanted to join this, and he can't.
Why not?
I don't know.
So
I
far,
just heard our thing in the background.
so far we.
Okay, I'm gonna add one of my friends who wants to talk in this. Okay, so he needs to understand that we're talking about NASCAR, so he needs to know. All right, let me add him.
By the way, the title is supposed to be the Brickyard 400, not NASCAR stuff.
Well, I didn't care honestly. I just decided to do it because of the lulz. You always do it for the lulz. Okay. Back to the race. Oh wow, it's already going back to commercial break. So
Jeff Gordon, Kevin
Kevin
Harvick,
Harvick second, then Keselowski, Brian Vickers, and Ryan Newman riding out your top five, basically the same top five as.
We'll be right back. Here we got the Nationwide commercial. This race is sponsored by Golden Corral as well.
Yes, Golden Corral, a pretty good place to go eat if you ever haven't had it before. It's a really good place to go eat. Go eat there. The chocolate wonderful is amazing. And I have a tweet to read from your boy Bill Nye. Hate when people say, "OMG, that cloud looked like a hippo." Nah, B, it really looks like a bunch of suspended water and ice particles. Sit down.
And
Bill Nye, your boy only speak the truth.
On the top tweet for the hashtag Brickyard 400. And our top tweet for today's race is Matthew Owens. Says, never mind. I'm not gonna read it. I'm too lazy to read it. Never mind. But everybody is exploding on Twitter talking about the Brickyard 400, and people do love carbon stations as well.
Well, if you haven't seen these family plans from Sprint, it's a pretty fun family, actually. I like it. What next to talk about? Stop motion, upcoming stuff on the stop motions. So, Ian, exactly, what will be your next stop motion? What track and what everything will it be?
I did have two ideas. One of them is for the Connecticut North Carolina fantasy truck. If you checked out the 200, you'll know what I'm talking about. So go check it out if you haven't. It's really the best stop motion I made. But in the meantime, the racetrack and next stop motion of that track will be the peak anti-freeze 350. If you peak, you win. And also after that stop motion, we will have the NASCAR stop motion Gen 5 versus Gen 6 stop motion All-Star race. But the peak 350 will be coming soon to August, hopefully. I'm not lazy if I can. Because I know people.
All right. All right, good job. That's a good little update right there. So we got a upcoming stop motion. Aren't I in your series? Am I in your series?
No, I don't do series. It's actually.
Oh, you don't do series? Okay, you just stop motions. Okay then. All right. My next upcoming stop motion will actually be my first attempt at making an actual humongous track out of actual cardboard and everything like that, and the Brickyard race is back on. But I'll do my next race at Indianapolis. Actually, it's pretty ironic.
I got one more thing to say.
The Brickyard 400's back.
Wait, I got one more thing to say before you get back. Don't forget, Ask Ian Season 2 will be coming. It's August, hopefully, if I'm not lazy. If you know Ask Ian Season 1, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, go check it out and submit your questions for Season 2 if the trailer comes out. Back to you.
All right, so... Alright, we're getting ready for a competition caution here. Jeff Gordon's still in the lead with Kevin Harvick still in second. Nothing really in the field that's big has changed. It's just more of a little battling positions for 20th and back. Not really big anywhere else. So, as you see, Jeff Gordon, then Kevin Harvick, Keselowski, Vickers, then Jeff Burt, then Ryan Newman. I wanted to say Jeff Burton because it's still 31 again. And then, of course, it's Kane, Logano, Kurt Busch. Then we've got Matt Kenseth moved up. And then Jimmy Johnson in 10th. That's your top 10. And really nothing else has changed much. It's all really the same as last time we told it. So as you can see here, they're talking about Carl Edwards, who is departing from Roush Fenway Racing, battling his soon-to-be ex-teammate Greg Biffle. So they're battling for position back there as Kyle Busch moves up past Clint Boyer, as you saw on there. Dale Jr. back in 17.
Roush Fenway Racing. Number 6, Trevor Bayne. Number 16, Greg Biffle. And number 17, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Edwards departing after the 2014 season. So that's your Brickyard 400 news headlines for this weekend.
Well, at least for now, until we find out more information about anything else. If you've heard about the NASCAR, if you've heard about the team alliances from all the big major teams, if you heard about that, well then you know what we'd be talking about now. But if you didn't hear about it, well you wouldn't know, and you should go search it up, see what it's about. Maybe you'll have some fun with it. Well, how long has this live stream gotten? I'm not even keeping count of time and anything. I don't care honestly how long it gets. Just I wanted to see how long it is.
So far, it's still the same. Nothing has changed when the team alliance took place. If there's any changes, go comment out. See what's the changes as we got our first caution of the day is for competition caution. Because of rain, this weekend, like yesterday's practice,
As the competition caution falls down, I'm sorry for cutting you off, Ian, but competition caution falls down. The reason why is because there's been a ton of rain around my area, and I live up around near the Indianapolis area. I live in Kentucky. I'm not gonna say where, but I live near Indianapolis enough to where there's some rain. There was rain last night.
Trevor Bain,
and there was a save by Trevor Bain. There was a save.
And also Trevor Bain, we are watching him because he got sideways, and luckily he saved that thing right there. That car, he saved it from legendary Wood Brothers Racing.
The Wood Brothers 21 Ford Motocrafts car has saved it, and I think they're saying that he had either a tire go down or they're saying something happened. I don't know what happened, but team's getting ready, getting on the walls, ready to get the pits going, ready to get these cars back out onto the track. They want to go back racing. You know they do, and everyone does. Everybody wants them to go back racing, and everything is happening. It's teams get ready to get on the pit wall. Teams get ready to go, and they are ready to ride into the pit lane, and they're ready to get their pit stops done. Yeah.
As we are on board with Kevin Harvick, let's listen in.
So, one of my friends is sitting there and he's commenting on the Hangout, but it's not showing up here. So, I really now want to go check this out on YouTube, see how it's going.
Same here, I'm checking here. First, let me look at the latest tweets from Twitter. That's like it.
As he does that, I'm going to go to my channel. As you can, you can't see it because I haven't turned it on. I have gotten to my 20 subscribers, which makes me feel happy. 727 views. One person watching started 27 minutes ago. That's the information on the video that's on right now. So it's not showing up, which makes me really happy. So 20 subscribers. Thank you to everyone who's subscribing, making this like a big deal. That's 20 subscribers. I mean, so here we go. Pit stops. Jeff Gordon pulls in first.
First, and also we just saw that Joey Logano stayed out. He was about to enter and then turn right so he can stay it out. Do you think that's a good call from Joey Logano and his crew?
So we're gonna Brad Keselowski. It looks like they gave him only 2 tires. They get him out fast. Brian Vickers also out as fast. Kevin Harvick's still working as Gordon. Oh, Harvick's gonna lose some positions. Harvick's gonna lose a ton of positions. Look at that move up.
Austin Dillon, Harvick, Clint Boyer, Dillon, top 10. The biggest losers, Harvick and the big Harvick.
As Casey Kane moves up 4 positions, Johnson up 5. I mean, they moved up pretty good. They had good calls and everything, but Joey Logano is the leader as of right now. He is the only one to stay out. So as Logano had stayed out, he will be able to. Well, he'll be the one there in the laughing dog spot. Right now, as he is the leader, Jeff Gordon in second. And now we're on to a commercial break, so let's just go ahead and let's just say random things, let's speak, let's talk, let's keep them entertained to where we're just not sitting here during commercial breaks doing absolutely nothing.
If you guys are some snacks. We got plenty of snacks here in this hangout, but I don't know. And this race has been sponsored by Mobile One, driven by Tony Stewart and official motor oil of NASCAR.
Pennzoil.
Pennzoil. Let's go play this.
Yes, it was a Mobil 1 ad for Pennzoil. It showed Tony Stewart in the Mobil 1 car for Pennzoil. Nailed it. I really meant to say Mobil 1 like a Pennzoil.
Toyota, you're fresh.
So with that mistake said, let's go ahead. Let's see. What the heck,
Okay.
Jason? The Fish McCarthy has not gotten the thing yet because it's sent. It's been sent. It hasn't been delivered yet, but anything. But let me check something out.
That's fresh.
That high voice though, me. Yes, my voice is pretty high. You know, you can't. Her, for the ha. So, with that being said, with all the gibberish, we lost our viewer. Oh man. As this race continues on, let's just wait. And sorry if you heard my dog barking. That was my little chihuahua.
Alright,
So this.
hey, I'm talking. This race has been sponsored by Geico. Eat right. They're delicious. Mmm.
Okay, so let's talk about random stuff. Let's talk about Mexican food. Mexican food is totally a good topic to talk about.
Sometimes they make you sick.
But sometimes they're really good. I mean, you know, there'll be sometimes, yeah, I've gotten sick from it, but other times, I mean, they've been really good. You know, they've gotten my tummy pretty full. You know, pretty good. You know, I mean, I felt good, and after that, the rush came, and I had to run to the bathroom, and I was there for about an hour.
And this race has been sponsored by Nascar Winston Cup Series, the 1995 Greatest Highlights VCR that I got from Goodwill almost 3 weeks ago.
Nice. So, any new pickups on diecast? That's a question. Any new pickups on any new diecast, anyone?
It's been a while, but not too long ago. Last time I got was the Jimmy Johnson Mustard University car, and I got 3 more cars from Goodwill before the car I got. The Jimmy Johnson car came from the mail, but I got the Darryl Waltrip's 1991 Western Auto, Tony Stewart's 2008 Home Depot 187 scale, and Johnny Benson's 1996 Pennzoil. And I got those 3 cars from Goodwill. And I got Jimmy Johnson.
Those are nice pickups. I can't ever find anything like that in a Goodwill. I've never been able to get that lucky. I found a couple pickups. The latest thing that I picked up that's NASCAR related is NASCAR the Game Inside Line for my Wii. That's the latest thing I've picked up, and that's also the same day I got my car that I used to customize to my Jimmy Murray car that I entered for Mr. Hendrick Fans contest entry. Of course, I probably didn't win, but you know it was worth a shot because you know who knows. I could have won. I might not have won. I don't know. Apparently, I had 2 videos of it. The exact.
Is Chris Pratt the voice of Emmett from the Lego Movie? I kind of forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is.
So, as that was said, as we're getting ready to get the restart on the back straight away, here's your top 5 coming at you right about now. So, we have in the lead Joey Logano with Jeff Gordon running in second. Following after him should be Casey Kane. If it's not Casey Kane, then I know that I'm being stupid, but let's get it going. It's Joey Logano, Jeff Gordon, Casey Kane, Brad Keselowski, Jimmy Johnson, and Matt Kenseth. That's your top 6. I can't see anyone else after that.
That's Casey Kane driving number 5 Time
Austin
Warner
Dillon.
Cable.
Austin Dillon, and there's Kyle Larson, Kevin Harvick, and Clint Boyer. That's your top 10. There's your top 10 right there. So, with that being said, time to go green again.
And yesterday, Austin Dillon's brother Ty Dillon won the Brickyard 250 from the nationwide race, finally beating Kyle Busch. As the pace car turns left, we got Jeff Boyd and Joey Logano restarting the front row. Green flag is back out. Joey Logano's underway.
What a great run and a restart by Logano as well as Kane. Kane got a great jump. Johnson did as well. Gordon's starting to drop back already.
Keselowski had a bad restart.
Keselowski had a bad restart.
So
Was
does
Gordon?
goes behind.
Gordon had a bad restart because I mean, if everybody slow down.
Here comes
So
Johnson, Jeff Gordon, also Kyle Larson. Larson's a sleeper pick, so is Austin Dillon, but let's see if they prove us wrong. Look at this from the back of the pack, as they are saying, oh boy, oh, Kyle Busch got loose and still passed Brian Vickers.
Kyle Busch able to save it. I told you he's a good driver. He's a good driver. Kyle Busch is. Yeah, I love him. I love him. He's awesome. All right, so enough of that. My love interests. Back to the race. There's a big pack in the back.
Oh boy.
Gosh, I mean, you just wonder how can they get that dicey and yet still survive in that racetrack. You can never figure that out.
And here comes Denny Hamlin passing Tony Stewart.
Alright, this race is getting really exciting right here. This is a race right here. This is what people want to see. And there's Kevin Harvick down there near the bottom starting to move up.
So far, the race has been clean, no cars have crashed, but we've seen a few cars a lap down or out of the race. I'm not quite sure.
Okay, so you know what I might do? I might try to take my friend that wanted to join the hangout. I might try to make every time he comments something, I'll just like talk to him about it. I'll tell him just watch it. You know what one of us should do? We should find the live stream of the race and then put like a screen share of it on our thing. It'd be a lot better. I might just do that. Alright. Screen share. Google Hangouts with Google Chrome. Start the screen share. So, as you can see, the world goes on forever now and ever. Back to Nascar website. Live from Indy. Leaderboard. This will be a lot easier to see.
And as he was listening, Hey Brother from Avicii. That is a good song.
So your sleeper was Kane, right? Didn't you have Kane as your sleeper?
Right now he's in third place. Right now he's proving me wrong, but I'm also a fan of Casey Kane, actually, because he went to Hendrick Motorsports. To be honest,
cars are second, third, fourth, and I don't even know where's where exactly would the man Dale Jr. be? So as you see, here's the live view. I'll get it to where it's only top 6. So as the cars come cycling through, back to there's Dale Jr. in 10th. So this will be a lot easier for me to see where everyone is after cautions and everything when we're doing this. Right now, Joey Logano in the lead. He has led 8 laps, and Casey Kane, leader of the laps so far, mostly has been Jeff Gordon, who led the first 20 laps. Harvick led the first lap. Kurt Busch said his car is real tight, and Kurt Busch, while running 16th, he's saying that his car is real tight. That's a little bad of a something.
Kane is getting close on Joey Logano as Casey Kane is tired. So 2 tires is better than no tires. As any lap, right away. He's trying to take the inside, but he didn't make a move yet. I think he's waiting for a perfect time to make a move. He's still gaining on Logano. Logano should pit him because he didn't pit at all for fuel or tires.
The top 8 as of this lap is Joey Logano, then Casey Kane, Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon, Kevin Harvick, Kyle Larson, Austin Dillon, then Clint Boyer as your top 8. As they take the lap again, their last lap, Joey Logano's last lap was a 51.056 as Clint Boyer moves past Austin Dillon. A 51.056, then a 51.026. What a great run that was. That's a great lap for Kane. Really fast, blazing lap right there, Kane. His last lap.
And so far, the weather is 81 degrees with cloudy skies, but everything is still good.
All 4 of the Hendrick cars are in the top 10, as we said. Kane is in second, and Johnson, then Gordon, and then Junior 9th. Kane is on Logano's tail, just 1.125 seconds. Behind him is Johnson and Gordon about to have a little battle for their position.
And here comes Jeff Gordon making a move on Johnson, drag racing to the brake. And Jeff Gordon takes that position back, entering turn number 1. Also, Kevin Harvick
moved up. Give position to Jeff Gordon, and Kevin Harvick's going to make a move around Johnson too. Kevin Harvick able to pass Johnson as well as Gordon, both men clearing him. And as you can see there, they start to fan out. It looks like Johnson's just falling behind a little bit more. What do you say? I say he's falling behind a little more. Something happened. It's Larson right there in 6th, and there's Boyer. Austin Dillon in 8th. I'm only keeping an eye on the top 8. Logano sent tight in the center. Cleaner air has helped his exit, though. So that might be a little bit of a problem for Logano. Maybe, though.
And new leader, Casey Kane. Finally, after 2 or 3 laps, he finally takes it. Oh, trouble! Paul Menard's in the wall.
Trouble. There we go. There's a wreck. Menard into the wall.
I told you it was a bad call.
Oh, this could put a damper on everything right here.
I'm seeing a little rain on board.
Could there be rain? Could we have some rain here? There was a wreck. There was someone who hit the wall, but there's no caution. So as Logano appeals to pit road, Paul Menard hits the wall in turn 3. That's where he hit it. Bad luck for him. Oh man, Menard.
Hey, listen. The only
He had a good chance to. Yellow out. The yellow still is not out. That surprises me. The yellow's still not out. Even though Menard hit the wall.
And Menard is still on track. He should be pitting, or else he'll crash. Come on. Alright, let's see. Here's a replay. Oh, it looks like Montoya.
What happened to Menard? It looks like. Oh, he got hit by Montoya. I see Montoya misses his season, misses his racing team with a 42. He has to take someone out to get revenge.
No,
Looks like we got more drivers coming. We got Keselowski. There's Menard right there.
I think that's either green flag pit stop or scheduled. I'm not quite sure.
Bush. Why are these guys all pitted earlier? Why are they pitting? Keselowski, Bush, and Kenseth all as well as Menard hitting the pits.
Jeff Gordon battling for second, just like Kansas battling for the lead, but except Gordon took the win. Hopefully we will see that once again between Gordon and Harvick. Danica Patrick right now with Kurt Busch 12th, Stewart Haas Racing teammates, and Tony Stewart 14th. That's Kevin Harvick running 3rd. So here's your top 5 for today's race.
Top 5 goes Kane and Jeff Gordon, Kevin Harvick, Jimmy Johnson, and Kyle Larson. And we're not going to commercial break just yet because I still have us right here. I have us on the NASCAR Live leaderboard. So I must continue to talk about it. See it? Can you see it, Ian?
Yeah. So let's go NASCAR nonstop here for NASCAR.com. We'll be right back.
Drivers are still running. I'm not going to be able to watch the live racing anymore, so you'll have to be the reporting most of it. I'll just be sitting here on the website because my TV got changed to video games. So, with that being said, alright, let's get ready. Alright. There have been 3 lead changes, only 4 leaders, as Kevin Harvick moves past Jeff Gordon. And, Kyle Larson and Austin Dillon are both in the top 10, 5th and 7th, and they're doing pretty great for rookies. Oh,
Kevin
looks like Gordon hit the pits.
Jeff Gordon
Gordon dove in the pit. Gordon went to pit road. Jeff Gordon went to pit road. So
yes,
Jeff Gordon heading to pit road.
There.
Casey Kane in first.
Oh, not that far. I'm sorry, I'm a little confused. Anyways,
Clinton Boyer hitting pit road as well. I mean, everybody's starting to hit the pits more now.
Austin Dillon.
So let's take a look.
Austin 5. Oh, we got green flag pit stops underway.
Is the race back on your TV, or is it still?
Oh, still a commercial. This race is sponsored by Crow. We love $7. Really good food.
And another driver went to pit road. Another driver hit pit road. And that one was Jimmy Johnson. So now the top 5 as of right now is Casey Kane, Kevin Harvick, Kyle Larson, Austin Dillon, and Dale Jr. rounds to the top 5. Then it's Brian Vicker, Danica Patrick, and Kurt Busch in 8th. So Jimmy Johnson just now hitting pit road. Johnson hitting pit road now. So there goes Jimmy Johnson on lap 37, 160. Time elapsed is 36 minutes and 29 seconds. Best lap was like 49.054. I don't know who said that.
And here's
top speed.
Of a rubber from Palm Menard is the right rear tire down.
The right rear tire was down on Paul Menard, so there's your cause. 4 leaders and 3 lead changes. So
Oh yeah,
all
three
4
league.
feet running, and Kevin Harvick hit pit road. Harvick to pit road. Larson and Dillon now in second and third. Your rookies right there is Denny Hamlin up to 7th.
That's Kevin Harvick start. Harvick takes the fourth, the right side fuel. Looks like might be either two.
Menard back with issues. He's heading back to pit road, having more issues.
At least it's not like Homestead Miami Speedway, the race I won last year.
So with this race still underway, our top 8 is Casey Kane, Kyle Larson. No, Larson's the lead. Kyle Larson passes Casey Kane, and Kyle Larson takes the lead away.
New leader, the 42 of Kyle Larson.
Austin Dillon in second, Danica Patrick, Denny Hamlin, Casey Kane back to 5th, and Tony Stewart, Jamie McMurray, Carl Edwards. What happened to Kane?
Just only taking like tires and fuel.
He went to take tires. Okay, so he went to pit road. Okay.
Now he's taking tires and fuel. Here's and
Kane, Kurt Busch, Dale Jr., and Brian Vickers all hitting the pits. So all those guys hitting the pits as our rookie Kyle Larson leads and our other rookie Austin Dillon, our 2 big rookies here, running first and second as we're still under the green flag. Run. There's only been 1 caution worth 4 laps, and Ian, I want you to take it away right here.
as Kurt Busch just got off pit road, that's Kyle Larson. They're still waiting for number 42 target. Now Chevy SS for Chip Ganassi. And Larson's just like being sideways, like looks like that he is coasting. I thought there's some few raindrops on the camera, so it might be a little bit rainy, but it's not affecting the picture or the cars or anything.
And let me interrupt you real quick and mention Juan Pablo Montoya now in 8th place. Juan Pablo Montoya has moved up into the top 8. And his 12 cars only run a couple races, so it's only got a 62 points in the standings if you haven't realized that. But trust me, if they win a race, they're going to be in it.
We got a race for the 24 and the 5, and Alex Bowman wasn't away, running 42nd at the time for Alex Bowman. They almost wrecked right there.
Alright, we've got a top 10. So,
Carlos, Austin Dillon, Denny Hamlin, Tony Stewart, and Jay McMurray are your top 5 drivers so far. As we see Danica Patrick.
And then we have Martin Truex Jr., Justin Allgaier, Marcus Ambrose, Eric Almirola, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. running out the top 10. Kane and Gordon worked their way through traffic. They're getting their positions back, and they're maneuvering and manipulating and everything. So, our top 10, out of all the laps the top 10 have led, out of all of the top 10, there have only been 3 laps led of the top 10 as of right now. And that's only by Kyle Larson. Out of the top 10, only 1 driver has led the laps, and that's all of them that have been led so far for all. So as we watch the rest of this race, we'll actually has Patrick Montoya and Edwards all hitting the pits. As Ian watches the race and I sit here and I just ramble on about it. Ian, go ahead and tell them the action that's happening right now.
So far, Kyle Larson has yet to make a pit stop. Right now, he hasn't. He's still leading. As Juan Pablo Montoya just got off pit road 37th, still on the lead lap. So that's good news for the drivers who's still on the lead lap. Kurt Busch is the first driver lap down with Casey Mears, Reed Thornton, Travis Crawford, Alex Bowman. Bowman last place, unluckily. The 2011 Brickyard 400 winner is in last place. Back to you, Alan.
Thank you very much, Ian. As we're still here running, Kyle Larson still in the lead. Well, let's take a look at your field as of right now. First place goes Kyle Larson, then Austin Dillon, Denny Hamlin, Tony Stewart, Jimmy McMurray, Martin Truex Jr., Justin Allgaier, Marcus Ambrose, Eric Almirola, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. rounding out the top 10. Then we have Michael McDowell, Craig Biffle, Trevor Bayne, A.J. Allmendinger, Michael Lynette, Josh Wise, David Gilliland, David Reagan, Bobby Labonte, Landy Castle. That is your top 20. That is Ryan Truex, Kevin Harvick there, the man who led this race to the green flag. Then it's the 26 car of Cole Witt. I know that they put that in BK Racing. Actually, there's been a change now. It's now 21st is Kevin Harvick, then Ryan Truex, Joey Logano, Jeff Gordon, Kyle Busch, Casey Kane, Cole Witt, Clint Boyer is the last car on the lead lap, and the first car off the lead lap is Ryan Newman, then Matt Kenseth, Jimmy Johnson, Brian Vickers, Danica Patrick, Brad Keselowski, Carl Edwards, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Kurt Busch, Juan Pablo Montoya, Casey Mears, Reed Sorensen, Travis Kvapil, Alex Bowman, and as you said, the 2011 winner of this race, Paul Menard, is down 2 laps here in 43rd. So, with that all said, let's get back to our top, and it looks like the fourth car has hit the pit road as Austin Dillon takes the lead over.
All right, here's the pit stop right now. Kyle Larson surrendered the lead as he's taking some gas. Three of Austin Dillon has led already, and Jimmy McMurray takes 4 tires right there, and also fuel as he got a 13-second pit stop. And let's hit it so far. I'm watching it on the TV.
A quick pit for them as let's go through the top 10 as of after these pits. It's Austin Dillon, Denny Hamlin, Tony Stewart, Martin Truex Jr., Justin Allgaier. He's a great run today, running in 5th. And Marcus Ambrose, Eric Almirola, our winner at Daytona this season. He's already guaranteed himself into the chase, most likely. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Michael McDowell, and Greg Biffle. That's your top 10 as Denny Hamlin takes over the lead, as I was just speaking, as Austin Dillon took to the pits.
Dillon's there's a lead. Let's see what's the call for Austin Dillon. Austin Dillon looks like 4,000 fuel as they start off the right side, and also some fuel, and here they're coming to the left side as they're taking 4 tires in fuel, even though I say that a bunch of times, but hello there. And as they are off right now with the 13-second pit stop as well.
So after that quick pit stop, Denny Hamlin leading with Tony Stewart, Martin Truex Jr., Justin Allgaier, and Marcus Ambrose. I know I'm wearing out this kind of rundown, but I think Ian needs to say something.
Well, we got with that Austin Dillon, like when he entered pit road, he kind of braked too much and that sent out smoke, but he's all right. Doesn't hurt him. As we go to commercial break, as we go NASCAR nonstop with Denny Hamlin, Tony Stewart, Martin Truex Jr., Justin Allgaier, and Marcus Ambrose. Back to you, Alan.
And as he said, we're bringing NASCAR nonstop. As like he said, Dillon smokes. He heads into pit road. He smoked his tires, heading in. I guess he was going in too fast and he had to hit the brakes hard. Denny Hamlin in the lead, Tony Stewart, Martin Truex Jr., Justin Allgaier, Marcus Ambrose, and Eric Almirola, Michael McDowell, Greg Biffle, Trevor Bayne, and Michael Annett. That's your top 10. Some of the sleeper teams up there, as in Michael Annett, Trevor Bayne, Michael McDowell, Justin Allgaier. Stenhouse Jr. heading to the pit lane now.
This race has
let's.
Mobile 1.
As he said, Mobile 1. So, let's talk about something else for now, because, I mean, right now we don't really have any much more to talk about, much more to say, nonetheless. So, I think Greg Biffle hits the pit road. So, with that all being said, we have not a lot left to talk about while we're waiting. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and let's continue on with small talking and conversation. As I said, the gaming channel we'll be opening it up soon. All the video games we'll be playing will mostly be not, normal games, that kind of thing. I'm gonna sit here, I'll be updating you every so often. Don't worry, and but we'll be talking as well. So, Ian, what exactly will you be doing for your 100 subs when you get to them?
Actually, I got 100 subscribers.
Is that all you're gonna do? You're just gonna go, oh yeah, I got 100 subscribers.
No, I'm trying to reach to 175, but I want to do 150 subscribers, but like I said 2 weeks ago, I had some issues in my room, and so right better.
As you speak, Michael McDowell to pit road, if that's any information. So is Josh Wise. Any big news right now as of cars? Kevin Harvick is back up to 10th in the top 10 yet again. And Ian, continue with your story. Anyways, and whenever I get to 100 subs, my little thing, I'll do a draw my life. And Tony Stewart, as I speak, Tony Stewart hitting pit road. So when I hit the 100, if I ever do, if I'm lucky enough to, I probably won't be able to, but I don't know. You can always believe, you can dream, and just continue on doing what you're doing. That's all I've got to say for now. Is the race on yet, or is it not? As I speak, though, Jeff Gordon cracks the top 10 yet again.
So far, 4 more cars has pitted. Tony Stewart, Michael McDowell, Josh Wise, and Blake. Only four more cars has pitted. Sponsored by Nascar Green.
So you missed a lot of it since you left. Jeff Gordon is in the 10th position. Kevin Harvick in the 9th. These were the two that were dominant early on in the race. Denny Hamlin, though, is still out. He's running 6 laps led, and he's doing pretty good, I say.
And to let the most lap is Jeff Gordon, who's running 10th, led 20 laps.
And we had a big jump. Eric Almirola moved up 2 positions. I think Trevor Bayne, Cole Witt, Marcus Ambrose, and Justin Allgaier are heading to pit road. So that moves up Harvick and Gordon to 6th and 7th respective. Casey Kane back into the top 10 after leading a couple laps early on. As we're coming up on lap 50 of 160 laps. As Joey Logano cracks the top 10 once more. He led 10 laps earlier on today. As we're on lap 50 of 160 laps, this race will be an exciting one. We haven't had any cautions really besides the one competition caution. That's not really a big deal, but it was a competition caution. So, Ian, what's your thoughts on who will win today's race based on what we see now?
Well, so far we have like about 6 more drivers should be pitting left. So if 6 cars would pit, that means that Kevin Harvick will lead. But right now we're still seeing Denny Hamlin leading, and 5 others still did not pit. I'm not sure what's up with that call, but
the cycle of the pit stops, it would lead us to say Kevin Harvick will be your leader with Jeff Gordon in 2nd and Casey Kane, Joey Logano, and Kyle Busch. That would be your top 5 after everyone cycles through. But right now our top 4, Trevor Bayne, Eric Almirola, Martin Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin, still have yet to pit. And I don't think they're going to have much longer before they're going to have to.
Hamlin be worried about not pitting.
I honestly don't think he should be worrying about it as much as he is, as his team might think he is. And I think we have Martin Truex Jr. and Eric Almirola moving into pits. Eric Almirola, Martin Truex Jr. might have dove to the pit lane. Did they?
I don't see it yet. And as we are on board with Jeff Gordon.
They have, as Eric Almirola has fallen back, and so was Martin Truex Jr. I think they did hit pit road, as now the top 2, the first 2 cars, Trevor Bayne and Denny Hamlin still have yet to pit. We're running here, our top 5 is Denny Hamlin, Trevor Bayne, Kevin Harvick, Jeff Gordon, and Casey Kane. Well, after every car cycles through the pits, it will be Kevin Harvick, Jeff Gordon, Casey Kane, Joey Logano, and Kyle Busch running in 5th once it cycles through. Jimmy Johnson running right there in 10th. There's Matt Kenseth in 9th. These guys were running in those same spots earlier today when we first started this. So, as we wait and wait for Hamlin and Bayne to hit the pit lane, I think what's going to happen is Trevor Bayne might try to wait until after Hamlin pits, because I think they're going to want to lead a lap for the bonus points in the team. And no, Trevor Bayne hits the pits. Trevor Bayne to pit road.
Who?
Trevor Bayne to pit road as Denny Hamlin's still leading. And Hamlin's got like humongous lead. I think he's going to want to keep building it up until finally he can have enough space to actually get some ground and keep some ground when he pits. It's a clever strategy. I would do it too. I mean, if you had a good lead right then, why would you want to pit with like such a small lead? You would want to pit with a big lead.
If I were number 11 FedEx, I would pit right now because the tires will get warm, and so will the fuel. The fuel will get lower if he keeps being on track and everything. So I would be worried if I were him. So he should pit like either at this lap or the next lap after that. But he has to pit.
He has to pit soon. He can't. It's now or never. I mean, if he doesn't pit, he's gonna have some problems. But I mean, I think now he's getting ready to hit the pits. I think he's in pit road.
Wait, let's see. As I'm watching it, he approaches to turn 4, and he is still not leading as Ryan Truex has pitted.
Ryan Truex has pitted. I think that was the other guy that still hadn't pitched. So Hamlin is the last car still left that has not taken the pits just yet. But he can't hold that for long. As I say that, though, it looks like Jeff Gordon's kind of got a close area to Kevin Harvick as of right now. They're behind times, but Denny Hamlin aren't that far off. So we'll see where that leads us. As Denny Hamlin leads with Kevin Harvick second, Jeff Gordon, then Casey Kate, Joey Logano, and Kyle Busch, Clint Boyer, Matt Kenseth, Jimmy Johnson, and Ryan Newman. Now, I will be right back, but I will leave you to talk with the NASCAR 48. I'll be right back.
So far, Denny Hamlin approaches to turn number 4. And this time, he so he surrenders the lead until Kevin Harvick leads it back. Let's go down to pit road. Denny Hamlin looks like he takes 4 tires as he the right side. As they go to the left side, and they will add fuel as well. So they'll take 4 tires in fuel, and also when Denny Hamlin made a stay out of pit road for a few laps call, that might be a strategy for Hamlin to win. But I'm a little worried about that kind of strategy if it was a strategy.
He is still up there in the front, near the front of the pack. But as everything is cycled through, it's Jeff Gordon. In second place is Kevin Harvick, then Jeff Gordon, Casey Kane, Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano. Then it's Kyle Busch, Clint Boyer, Matt Kenseth, Jimmy Johnson, and Ryan Newman rounding out your top 10. Then
As this race
from 11th to 20th, it's Brian Vickers, Kyle Larson, Danica Patrick, Brad Keselowski, Carl Edwards, Kurt Busch, Austin Dillon, Tony Stewart, and Jamie McMurray. Picking up into 21st, it's Juan Pablo Montoya, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Marcus Ambrose, Justin Allgaier, Martin Truex Jr., Eric Almirola, Greg Biffle, Michael McDowell, Trevor Bayne, and Michael Lynette. Then 31st, Josh Wise, AJ Allmendinger, David Gillen, David Reagan, Landon Castle, Cole Witt, Martin Truex, Ryan Truex, Bobby Labonte, Casey Mears, and Paul Menard has moved up a little bit more. Then we have Paul Menard in 40th, as we said, he moved up some more. Down 2 laps still, though. He's still running pretty good, at least. Then there's Reed Lawrence and Travis Kvapil, and Alex Bowman of BK Racing, who is down 2 laps in last place. So with that all done, cycled through and everything, as the cycle is over, let's go back up. Oh, we had a mover. Kyle Larson up to the 10th position.
Larson moves up 10th place. And Allgaier.
So, who was your sleeper picks again?
Larson, Austin Dillon, and Casey Kane.
And you want to compare his sleeper picks right now. 2 of those are in the top 10. Now, mine precisely were of, who did I say? I said Matt Kenseth and Ryan Newman. I've got mine in 7th and 9th. So, now if I did say those wrong, I did say the wrong person. It might not have been Matt Kenseth. But if it wasn't, please post in the comments. Do not be hateful about it. Just, kind of tell me, hey, you didn't say this person. You said this person. So Gordon is gaining up on Harvick with a .225 lead of Kevin Harvick. So it's a very close race coming up on. So, yeah. Ian, can you see the live stats? Can you see them on your screen?
Yeah, on my screen. Yes. Denny Hamlin.
All right. So as we're back to the race,
we got coming in tonight with Iowa versus San Francisco. So tune into that tonight at 8 at ESPN.
That'd be a great game. Play Dodgers for the win. So with Harvick still the lead, Jeff Gordon second, Casey Kane, Joey Logano, and Kyle Busch. Gordon is gaining up ground really fast on Kevin Harvick. And I'm sorry if I started yawning a lot through this. I didn't sleep a lot last night. This is actually my first ever live stream of broadcasting a race. This is my first time, and I'm actually enjoying this. This is pretty fun. I'll have to do this with more friends more often, that kind of thing. But as you can see right now, Kevin Harvick in the lead after from lap 37th from 12th all the way up to first place. With Kevin Harvick in the lead, we have Jeff Gordon, Casey Kane, Joey Logano, Kyle Busch, top 5 yet again. Saying it again, I don't know why I want to say it again. I just feel like it is. Denny Hamlin moves back into the 10th position.
Well, now that's
So this race has already been pretty exciting so far. We're on lap 50. We're on lap 60, actually, lap 60 of this race. So this race is 100 laps to go here in Indianapolis. This is a great race to watch. I always loved watching the races here at Indianapolis.
Jeff Gordon's camera, onboard camera. We see a little raindrops. That's what I'm worried about when it comes to rain in each race.
Especially considering the fact, right now they are not halfway through the race, so if this race gets called out because of the rain, I mean, you know, they can't call it official. Dale Jr. running 14 behind Patrick. I do not know why the website decided to tell me that, but it did. The website told me he's running 14th behind Danica Patrick. Thank you. As you can see, Keselowski running in 16th, is that what I said?
What?
It looks like I said Keselowski's in 16th, or is it 18th?
Austin Dillon behind. They're talking about Brad Keselowski's right rear damage coming into pit road. As you can see, as we see a replay, it was from Kyle Busch. As Keselowski
Like he slowed up and Kyle Busch accidentally hit him. Yeah, it looks like a little bit of a tap from Kyle Busch on accident. Now, those are two of my picks that I had to win this race. I don't think it's going to affect him much, but it could possibly affect Keselowski, and it could even affect Kyle Busch if he ended up on the front of the car from it.
as Austin Dillon.
As Austin Dillon makes the pass around him, there's Jimmy McMurray back behind him, getting ready to get around Keselowski, or at least try to. So your top 5 car makes, we have Chevy, Ford, Toyota. And the rest of the top 10, it goes Toyota, Chevy, and Chevy. The only Ford is just the highest running Ford, Joey Logano. Highest running Toyota is in 5th place with Kyle Busch. There's 4 Toyotas in a row, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. As Dillon takes 18th from Keselowski, as we saw that. Harvick, as he's approaching traffic. Gordon has a better chance to close in, as your top 5 heading to commercial break is Kevin Harvick, Jeff Gordon, Casey Kane, Joey Logano, and Kyle Busch. We're out of breath from this, but it's still worth it. This is a great race so far. Go ahead.
We will be right back for NASCAR Nonstop. So far, we got Austin Dillon takes 18 from Brad Keselowski as lap 61. And Kevin Harvick approaches traffic, which means that Jeff Gordon will close into Harvick if lap traffic holds Harvick. So,
Joey Logano fell back some more. He dropped from 4th to 8th place. What happened? And he's dropping even more.
Oh no, trouble. It looks like problems for Joey Logano.
Could there have been a caution? Could he have wrecked? He dropped back. He dropped.
We're waiting for the news.
And I think he's still dropping. He might still be dropping. All the way to 15th.
He's in 15th right now. And here's the commercial. Don't get your tickets at Chicagoland for race 1 of the Chase for the Geico 400. The race will be coming, as to be decided when I see it. Just give me a second.
Road, Clinton moved into the top 5. Okay. Whoa! And there's a big shuffle in the. I think a whole bunch of people just hit pit road.
And the Chicagoland Speedway, the race will be on September 12th, September 13th, and September 14th. So get your tickets quick right now, otherwise you won't see race 1 of the Chase.
Yes, and as we're speaking, Boyer, Kenseth, and Kyle Busch to pit road. That's a Ford and the 3 Toyotas of the 4 that were up in the front. Now, what happened? Denny Hamlin's right there in 4th. He's the only Toyota in the top 10 that has not pitted. That doesn't make sense, but okay. Michael Waltrip Racing's still in the top 10, though, with Brian Vickers.
And Kyle Larson, 6th place. That's Jimmy Johnson, top 5.
There's Johnson back in the top 5, or top 5 as of right now. Harvick, Gordon, Kane, Hamlin, Johnson. And top 10, the rest of them goes Larson, Vickers, Patrick Jr., and Carl Edwards, who will be leaving his team at Roush Fenway Racing next year, and no one knows where he's going to end up. And Johnson hits pit road now. Kyle Larson up into the top 5 now. Tony Stewart into the top 10.
You know what we haven't talked about today's race?
What?
Sometimes, well, this year we have been seeing some tire problems from each driver, and fans are complaining that the Goodyear tires are screwed up. What are they doing? So I'm not sure.
Radio Chatter Harvick. We need a small adjustment when we put our tires on. That's where that tire factor comes in. They've been saying the tires have not been doing as well this season, but they were newly introduced tires by Goodyear for these specifically.
Gordon and Kevin Harvick are on pit road. Jimmy Johnson just got out, and Casey Kano's into pit road.
As you heard him right, Kevin Harvick diving into pit road with Casey Kane as well. Brad Keselowski pulling out Jeff Gordon in pit road as well. Hamlin back to the lead.
And a little trouble for Jeff Gordon on pit road with the left side. We just got word from that, and Kevin Harvick takes 4 tires in fuel, and he has a good pit stop, and he gets ahead of Jeff Gordon as Dale Earnhardt Jr. gets 4 tires and fuel on a number 88 National Guard Chevy SS. And Kurt Busch comes into pit road as he takes the right side of the tires, and well, a little trouble for the right tires as Kurt Busch takes the left side, so it'll be 4 tires of fuel for the number 41 Haas Chevy SS, and he's off. Whoa, smoke from Danica Patrick. Danica Patrick has a blown engine. Trouble for Danica.
We got a caution. We got a caution.
For Danica Patrick in the number 10 GoDaddy Chevy.
The number 10 GoDaddy Chevrolet has blown an engine. Joe Gibbs Racing, Denny Hamlin, though, is taking the lead, though, with Tony Stewart, her teammate, Danica Patrick's teammate, Tony Stewart in second. Austin Dillon, David Murray, Marcus Ambrose, as our first caution of the day is out, or second caution. First caution that wasn't the yellow on purpose is out. Because of Danica Patrick blowing an engine.
Oh, we just got word that the right rear was the cause from Danica Patrick's issue, as it looks like she's doing a burnout, but on pit road. At first I thought she blew an engine, but no, it was the right rear issue.
I thought that too, just the right rear tire went down. So, with that all done and said, let's hope that we can get green quick.
As this race has been sponsored by Sprint, and the most laps led has leading.
It should be 20 laps by Jeff Gordon. Yes, 20 laps by Jeff Gordon. So.
And we got a report on Twitter that says, Danica Patrick's crew chief said, "I think we broke an axle." That's what the crew chief of Danica Patrick said on Twitter.
Okay, here's what it says. There's smoke coming from Danica Patrick on pit road. Dale Jr. is the beneficiary because he was about to go down a lap. Well, he got his lap back. Good job to him.
Yeah, I'm surprised about that.
It is pretty surprising. So.
Twitter that says.
So, with that all said and done, let's take a look at your running results. Okay, I'm going to read first through 10, and we'll do kind of like how MRN does. I'll read the first 10, then you read the 10, then you read 10, I read, kind of thing. Alright, so here we go. Denny Hamlin, Tony Stewart, Austin Dillon, Jamie McMurray, Marcus Ambrose, Juan Pablo Montoya, Justin Allgaier, Eric Almirola, Martin Truex Jr., and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. are your top 10. It's Greg Biffle, Kevin Harvick, Michael McDowell, Trevor Bain, Casey Kane, Jeff Gordon, Michael Annett, Kyle Busch, Matt Kenseth, Joe Gibbs, teammates right there, Joey Logano, and it's Clint Boyer, Ollie J. Allmendinger, the Dinger, Kyle Larson, Josh Wise, Ryan Newman, Ryan Vickers, Ryan Rocketman Newman, Brian Vickers, Carl Edwards, Jimmy Johnson, 6-time champion, fan favorite Dale Earnhardt Jr., David Gold. Dale Jr. was about to go down a lap, that's what it was. Oh, big shuffle in the pack, so we can't really say much. And David Gillen. Oh, it looks like Keselowski down there back a lap. Kurt Busch as well. Ryan Truex, Cole Whitt, Bobby Labonte, Casey Mears, Danica Patrick, Reed Sorensen, Travis Goebel, and then Alex Bowman and Paul Menard. So as the pits are happening right now, as we're on lap 70 of 60, 10 more, we'll be halfway done with the race, which will be some major feature, as that means there's no going back after that lap. And that means when the rain happens, if it does happen, and when the caution comes out, if it does come out, and when the red flag comes out, and when they call off that race, whoever's leading gets the win.
I'm hoping it'll be
with that all said and done.
Yeah, when it comes to the brickyard. So hopefully the Chevy win streak will continue. As Toyota has never won here before, who will become the first Toyota to win here? It appears it will be Denny Hamlin.
Could it be Denny Hamlin? Could it be Matt Kenseth? Could it be Jimmy Johnson? Could it be Jimmy Johnson, even though Jimmy Johnson's for Chevy? Yes.
We will go to commercial, but enjoy this NASCAR nonstop here from NASCAR.com from the leaderboard. We'll be right back.
So, if you're ready to be told about what this lies and holds, here's your top 10. All right, let's go through it. Denny Hamlin, Kevin Harvick, Austin Dillon, Marcus Ambrose, Casey Kane, Juan Papa Montoya, Jeff Gordon, Kyle Busch, Greg Biffle, Matt Kenseth is your top 10. Then Joey Logano, Clint Boyer, Kyle Larson, Ryan Vickers, Ryan Rocketman Newman, Carl Edwards, 6-time Jimmy Johnson, Tony Smoke Stewart, Michael Annett, which is a good drive. For him, Trevor Bain, Jimmy McMurray, Martin Truex Jr., Justin Allgaier, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Eric Almirola, Michael McDowell, AJ Allmendinger, Josh Wise, Dale Earnhardt Jr. And 29th, and just now moved up to 30th. It's Brad Keselowski and Kurt Busch, David Gilliland, Landon Castle, David Reagan, Ryan Truex, Cole Whitt, Bobby Labonte, Casey Mears, Danica Patrick, Reed Sorensen, Travis Goebel, Alex Bowman, and finally rounding up the field is Paul Menard. As we go back up, we watched the top 10 and we watched the little leaderboard thing up here, just because. And there we go. So with that said and done, we wait for the commercial to end. As Ian NASCAR 48 fan, what's next? I think he's gone. Alright, I'll take over for now. So as we are here under caution, as you can see, the top 10 right there. Danica Patrick, the cause from smoke coming from her tires. We don't know why exactly, but oh, he's on mute. Okay, that makes better sense. So as we were waiting for the race to restart, this is an exciting race. This has been exciting. As the live stream is a little bit further. Oh, whoop, this needs to be closed. So. This thing is not that far behind us, actually. It's pretty close up, so I think the race is getting ready. So as we get a commercial for, it looks like the night race at Bristol coming up here in August, which is something I want to go see. I want to go see the night race at Bristol because it's always seemed like a fun thing to do. It's always seemed like a fun thing to do. So as you can see, or if you heard, I was live streaming. He's back.
How do you know?
I heard the motion.
Ah.
So if you've never been to Indianapolis Motor Speedway before, well, you need to check it out one time. It's not only home to a great NASCAR race, but it's home to a great race known as the Indianapolis 500. You may have heard of it, you may not have heard of it. Anyways, as we're coming back after commercial break, we've had 2 cars get involved in problems, and those being the 27 of Paul Menard and the 10 of Danica Patrick. Those both being Chevys powered by Hendrick. That doesn't make any significance at all to the fact of what I'm speaking of. I mean, but, if there's any problems with one of them when it comes to motors or anything else, it's going to be a problem when it comes to that, too. Because you'll know that there's a problem when you see it. So, I'm taking a quick break, a Quicken Loans pit break, as talking about Rusty Walls, Brad Daugherty, and that one chick that no one really remembers.
Oh.
So now, I think Denny Hamlin's getting up on the man with the most laps led with 17. Jeff Gordon still has the 20 though, but I mean Denny Hamlin can still have a chance to catch up at any time and get it over.
Well, there's Nicole Briscoe.
Oh, Briscoe. Okay, fine. Whatever. So, with that being said, while they're having their pit break, let's have our pit break. And it's time to talk about what you've seen so far about this race. I think the biggest surprise right now is how Denny Hamlin's been sort of dominant, look a little better since after Talladega he hasn't done as well. As Gordon seeking his 5th, Jeff Gordon, as I said, seeking his 5th win of the Brickyard races, Brickyard races. As we're getting ready, we're going green. Denny Hamlin leads, Kevin Harvick, then Casey Kane, Jeff Gordon, Kyle Busch, Matt Kenseth, Joey Logano, Clint Boyer, Kyle Larson, and Ryan Newman to the green flag. Green flag back underway.
Kane gets a good restart.
Kane and Hamlin get a good restart. They're able to pass Harvick off, who's on the outside, but Harvick's still coming to come up, and he's going to battle. He's got a run coming on him.
Casey Kane takes the lead.
Woo! Casey Kane with the lead. It looks like Kyle Busch moves up to 2nd. Denny Hamlin in 3rd, and Kevin Harvick in 4th. Battling Hamlin for 3rd, though. There are battles in the back of the pack as well. It looks like that was the 12 car about there coming on the outside of the 42. Oh, this is getting to be a dicey race already. We haven't had a wreck at all, really, besides if you count Danica Patrick as a wreck, but that wasn't really a wreck. Casey Kane, Kyle Busch in 2nd, Denny Hamlin falling back to 4th, maybe even 5th as Harvick takes over 3rd.
Back at the park, they're getting really wide.
As I mentioned, the back of the pack's getting pretty antsy. But as they mentioned, Hamlin is still on old tires, and he's falling back. He's dropped back to 4th, and he's still dropping. As our top 3 right there running pretty grouped together, there's the 14 car, Tony Stewart, looks like. There's Keselowski, who's down a lap in 30th position. And this group back here is getting pretty antsy right here. Back behind Keselowski. They're getting pretty antsy. I think there's going to be a problem. There they go around Hamlin. There goes Joey Logano. There goes Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon looking to... And he's going to get back out of the top 5. Jeff Gordon back into the top 5 here in this race. Hamlin back to the 6th. The problems still continue for Gordon, or for Hamlin. This race is getting pretty exciting so far. It's been pretty exciting. As Kyle Larson, as you can see, right behind Hamlin in 7th. I think the reason Hamlin's falling back is not just because of the old tires, but I think they might have something under the hood or something. They might have a problem. So, it might be more than just old tires happening for Denny Hamlin. I think that'll be the main cause of what his downfall is in this race. So with that all being said, as we wait for more excitement to happen, Casey Kane in lead, Kyle Busch in 2nd, Kevin Harvick in 3rd, Joe Logano 4th, and Jeff Gordon in 5th. Now, look right here for your favorite driver. Is Hamlin's back in 6th again? Yes. So look for your favorite driver. If they're in the top 10, you're great. If they're not, then keep search. If you're a fan of Danica Patrick and Paul Menard, sorry to tell you, but they fell back early. The same thing with Keselowski and Dale Jr. They both went down a lap. So, with that all being said,
So far, Casey Kane is leading. David Gilliland is the first car lap down. Kyle Busch second. Kevin Harvick third. Jeff Gordon fourth. And fifth, Charlie Brown. Those are your top five drivers as of now.
All right, so we got here a battle for 11th. We have Clipboard and Matt Kenseth. They're having a good battle. Marcus Ambrose right there in 10th place. He's got a good run for him. And this is getting to be a pretty good race. I say we're going to have a good race at the finish, but, I mean, we're nowhere near the finish yet. We're coming up on halfway point, which means we'll have a halfway break, and we'll be talking more about, you know, more of a halftime show, more about what we want to say, what we want to talk about. Isn't that right?
Yep.
Alright, so, coming up on the halfway point of this race, coming up on lap 80 of 160, and we'll start talking more about, you know, our thought motions and all our stuff that we're going to be doing for our channels and all that, and maybe even collaborations, anything else like this. So, next week, where are we racing at next week? Back into up to 10. Where are we racing at next week?
Huh?
Where are we racing at next week?
The Pocono race?
The Pocono Raceway. So, you want to do a race? You want to do the commentary next weekend?
Let's see.
So, as we're coming up on lap 80, when we hit lap 81, we're taking our halftime break, and we're going to start going on to more stuff about stop motions and gaming and all this kinds of fun stuff, you know? Oh, I have a question for you. About what state do you live? Ian?
Yeah?
What state do you live in?
Wait, what?
What state do you live in? That's just a weird question, but still.
Florida.
Florida?
Hmm?
Let's see, 'cause I mean, I've got alright, let's see. I think I can connect our global regions of our friends. Alright, so you got one from Kentucky, one from Indiana, one from Ohio. You got one from Florida. Where's Carter from? I'm pretty sure he's from Indiana because he's close by because he's always doing videos with Jason.
Yeah.
Two from Indiana. That's about all I know for right now, so we're like the worldwide crew. Alright, and here's what they're saying about Dale Jr. Dale Jr. is back in 29th. He's the last driver on the lead lap, and he's in front of Keselowski, who is in 30th down a lap. So, a battle for third is happening between Harvick and Jeff Gordon.
One lap down.
Well, Danica Patrick is the only car that is off the track right now in 43rd. Sorry if you're a Danica Patrick fan, but it's must happen. So, as we take a quick break from the race, let's go ahead and let's start going on about any other things. So, starting with, any diecast you're looking forward to getting to in the future? Any diecast at all?
Well, we got a new diecast already from original Big Bro. We got Elliott and Bill Elliott cars already came out, and we already got Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s kickstart diecast in 164 and Kevin Harvick number 88 great clips.
Alright, so those are some good new diecast. Go ahead and get you them wherever you want to go get them.
But mostly get them on diecast.com or Plan B sales.
It's a good place where I got some of my cars. That's where you should get yours too. Also, go looking at flea markets. There's some stations at flea markets that could possibly have them in them, which is a pretty cool thing. I thought that was pretty cool. I picked up two of my cars from there. I picked up actually my 78 and my 42. If you want to go check that out, I'll have a video posted soon about a review of those two cars. Video gaming. This is the one that's gonna get me. Okay, so I'm gonna start doing more video gaming, and I will have more games that are. I'll have some computer games. I'll have some of the games on my Wii. I'll have some Xbox games. I'll have some ROM games. I'll have I'll have a lot of games from a lot of different consoles. And what I'm looking most forward to doing is doing a Smash Bros thing. And my birthday being coming up soon, I'm hoping that we can be moved in by then. We probably won't be, but I hope we can at least get a lot done by then. So, well, here's what I wanted to do. For my birthday, I wanted to make this humongous video of a Smash Brothers tournament. And we would be, there'd be all, you know, a whole bunch of friends over. There'd be like maybe 8 of them at least. And we would do a giant Smash Bros tournament. So, that's what I was planning on doing. So, what are you planning on doing if your birthday hasn't passed already?
I don't know. But hopefully it'll be fun.
What do you plan on doing for yours?
I don't know. My birthday's in December. So, not too soon for me to know, but right for now, I do not know.
Something you could ask for if you have a Wii U, just ask for the new Smash Bros game.
I have PS3, actually. But I don't use it anymore because I have PS3 now. But I might plan on playing Wii, depends if I want to. I'm not quite really sure.
Yeah, I have 2 Wii's.
Cool.
Yeah. So what's one diecast card you really wanted to target? What's you really wanted to get?
I already got the Denny Hamlin Spin Master 2013 card from Target. The one I really want is the Dale Earnhardt one because there were only 2 cars. But they had a lot of podcasts of Dale Earnhardt and Denny Hamlin. I got the Hamlin first. I'm planning on getting the Dale Earnhardt if I go to Target again.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that Air Camarola they released in the Wave 3, but you know, with that being said, we're back to the race. As, we have Case Kane still in the lead with Kyle Busch second, Kevin Harvick third, Jeff Gordon fourth, Joe Logano fifth. Nothing really has changed besides Denny Hamlin being sixth now. Hamlin and Kane are just 2 laps away, both from taking over, from being the same laps led as Jeff Gordon. So, next Sunday, you can see noon Eastern NASCAR Sprint Cup Series at Pocono, only on ESPN. So, with that said,
Iowa.
and then she went to Iowa, yeah. So,
On Fox Sports 1, tune in for that one. Even though we hate Fox Sports 1.
we all may hate it, but, you know, it still comes in handy sometimes. Just like with the Daytona 500. But anyways, can't define another bitch. So, with that all said and all that done, let's get back to the races. Case Kane leading. And he's got, really, I mean, that's all we can say. Case Kane's leading. He's got a big lead. That's about it. I mean, you know, next closing guy right there is Kyle Busch, but I mean, he's a second down.
So far, we got a battle between Jimmy Johnson and Matt Kenseth for 9th place again, like we saw earlier in this race.
Yeah, it seems these guys battling for the same positions earlier, and now later in the race, as the earlier part, as you can see, Kyle Larson's up ahead of them in 8th place. Not too far ahead. If Kenseth is able to clear Johnson, I bet he could probably make a run on this straightaway, and coming up on the back straightaway, and he can get a run. He can get on to Kyle Larson. He could probably even get up to 8th. Let's just say, let's see, let's guess, let's probably assume that he can, and he's got a good car. Kenseth does. I see he can be up there near the end of the race if he doesn't have any problems. Johnson has been running good against everyone else, but when it came to Kenseth, Kenseth just clears him. And we have a weather update. Overcast starts to break as sunlight creeps in. This could drastically change the running of the cars. And that means basically there can be tons of mayhem and there can be tons of problems, or it can just be smooth, easy, nice. But Kyle Larson currently in 8th place.
I've been waiting for the weather.
as we have a new driver for the most laps led. That would be Casey Kane, leading 21 laps so far. Leading
Or
more
30.
than as Kenseth starting to try to make a run to the 42 car, the rookie of Kyle Larson. Can he get a run? Can he get it going? Let's watch and find out real quick. It looks like he can get a good run off the turn. He could probably have a chance at him. Oh, Larson bobbles. Bobbles coming out of turn 4, but he saves it, and he's still running, but Kenseth is able to pass him. Right at the line, Kenseth gets him, he passes him, and he just moves on ahead. Kyle Larson back to 9th now. If you watch that, did you see that? When he came out of turn 4, he started to wiggle a little bit, and then he saved it, but lost one position.
Oh, that was good.
And there's a big margin between Kane and Busch, but there's a battle for third right now between Kevin Harvick and Jeff Gordon. These guys have been battling for the lead earlier, and now they're back there battling for position to get back up to the lead. I'd say if anyone has a better chance to win today, it'd be between Gordon, maybe Kane, but Busch has got a good car, and so does Harvick. I think the top 4 right now have the best chances of winning out of everyone, but if Hamlin can get back up there and lead more laps, I think Hamlin can do some pretty good damage.
Oh, the Chevy will continue to win at Indy.
As you can see, 34 laps since Danny Hamlin's last pit. Pit window is a 45 to 50 lap radius. And Hamlin's been off cue with everyone. He's been off against everyone. But he's still running up there in 6th place. And, I'm going to take me a quick commercial break. I will be right back. I will let Ian talk to you guys in his sweet voice. I'm just kidding. I'll talk to Ian. And if he goes silent, well, then you get to listen to silence for about a minute or so. I'll be right back.
Here's a pit stop update as we're seeing Denny Hamlin taking 4 tires of fuel. It looks like there will be another round of green flag pit stop, or is an unscheduled pit stop for Denny Hamlin. We don't know for right now, as we all know that Denny Hamlin's pitting. And we got a battle. We got a battle for 3rd place. It is gonna be Jeff Gordon and Kevin Harvick. Gordon takes that spot. As we are going commercial break on the TV, we will be right back. But enjoy the leaderboard as we go NASCAR nonstop. As me and Alan will take a little break.
Alright, I'm back. And let's go ahead and let's run through the top 10. As it's Case Kane from Hendrick Motorsports in the Chevrolet. Then it's the Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota of Kyle Busch and the Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet Jeff Gordon. Stuart Haas Racing Chevrolet of Kevin Harvick. Team Penske Ford of Joe Logano. Michael Waltrip Racing Toyota of Brian Vickers. Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota of Matt Kenseth. The Chip Ganassi Racing with Felix the Bay Taste. Chevrolet, Kyle Larson, Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet of Jimmy Johnson, and Michael Waltrip Racing Toyota of Quinn Boyer. And Keselowski still stuck 1 lap down in 30th, while Dan Jr. back up to 19th. It's a great go for both Junior and Gordon. Both these Hendrick cars have been doing pretty good, but I think if any Hendrick car can pull it off, it will be Gordon.
For the battle of 3rd place, when you missed that, Alan, I saw it with my own eyes, just like an eagle eye, or hawk eye, whatever. But Gordon took 3rd place from Harvick. It was an intense battle, and those guys were so tight.
So with the battle going on still, that gives more time for the 18 and the 5 car to escape. As you can see, the difference between Kyle Busch and Jeff Gordon right there, and their times behind Kane. Kyle's down 1.624, and Gordon's down 4.496, which is a big difference if you count in time. If you know how to tell the time and everything, you know that's a big difference right there.
Yep.
So, That all said, Kane still has a big lead, and he's led 27 laps today. Now, here's your lap leaders. Casey Kane has led 27 laps, and Jeff Gordon has led 20. Denny Hamlin has led 18. There's Kevin Harvick with his 12 laps led. Joey Logano has led 10. Kyle Larson, the rookie, led 5. We had 1 lap led by Austin Dillon. Just a quick lap, but he led a lap, got a bonus point. There's the 18 by Hamlin back there. It's pretty far back. There's Kurt Busch right there. Another big name down a lap. And that's it. Those are all the drivers that have led a lap.
Yep. As we are back from racing. Right now we are 67 laps to go from the 21st running at the Brickyard 400, sponsored by Golden Corral. Right now we're leading. So he's about passing Travis Quaffle for like a lap traffic.
And that was a clever move by Hamlin as they show a replay of this. As of Hamlin, as soon as he got off pit road, he sped out onto the track right in front of Kane and just kept his lap.
So where's Denny Hamlin as of now? He's running 28th.
I think he's the last car on the lead lap actually. He should be. That is, because Kane's not too far behind. He doesn't have a big margin between him and Kane. But, I mean, he's got to keep going if he wants to get on that lead lap, and he's got to hope that there's a caution that comes out soon. And fast. Now, out of the top 5, only one driver has not led a single lap, and that driver be it Kyle Busch. He's the only driver in the top 5 that has not led a lap. As radio chatter, Kyle Busch says it's gotten real tight and more, and I can't get to the bottom. That might be a problem.
Yep, we said it.
Hamlin didn't get all the fuel he needed. Fuel he has in his job. That'd be another problem too.
Right now we're
live stream keeps on going. We're still going non-stop.
around. Caution is out for the 3rd time.
Oh, Trevor Bayne around. Bayne into the inside wall. Not hard, but he's into it. Oh, front of the car's up.
Tire down for Trevor Bayne.
All torn up. Oh man. What a bad take for Trevor Bayne.
But look at how much damage Trevor Bayne has in front. He had tires down and it affected the front.
Well, let's get a replay and look and see why exactly this wreck happened. Let's see what happened to Trevor Bayne. In front of that car is a little beaten and battered up some.
Oh, it doesn't look good. Trevor, he had a good run. Whoa. The PRCI hit the wall in the middle of turn 1, and then coming turn 2. Looks like he hit the wall again. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, 3, and he got spun out.
No, he had a tire go down. And
Yeah,
Brad Keselowski, lucky. Brad Keselowski now gets his lap back, as well as the luck comes to Jeff Gordon, Kevin Harvick, Joey Logano, and the rest of the field because they get back up to Casey Kane now.
So here's almost the coolest thing ever from ESPN, from Trevor Bayne slow motion. Good thing he's alright.
He's alright, yes, that's a good thing. And this also luck for Kyle Busch because he was saying it's getting real tight in turn 1 and he can't get to the bottom. That can help a lot of people right there, including Brad Keselowski and Trevor Bayne, not the lucky man. Denny Hamlin also lucky. He gets to catch back up to the field. And I'd like to say thank you to Ian because he shared my video. So thank you, man.
You're welcome.
Hopefully, if you're watching this live. If you're not watching this at all, you're watching it later on. You know, when we're talking about the race.
Right now we got pit stops going on with Casey King, Kyle Busch, and Jeff Gordon, Kevin Harvick, and all the drivers are coming in except for the lap down cars. And Tarvane, no, not Tarvane. Denny Hamlin pits again.
Denny Hamlin has no loss when he pits, so he kind of can't pit. It's no problem because, well, he's got still got his chan back up to the high. As we have a ton of drivers hitting the pit lane. Boatload and a lot of cars getting their lap back.
Casey King gets off and he gets ahead of Kyle Busch. And it's going to be a close one as Casey King, he gets off first. With Jeff Gordon. Jeff Harvick.
Fourth. Kevin Harvick got fourth.
Jeff Gordon.
Hamlin made a fuel pit stop, but he still came out pretty far back. Or did he? As Casey King comes back out with the lead in his Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, the top three stay. The top three are different now.
Well, I think go double file as we are focusing on Denny Hamlin already. He gets off at 12.
He gets off pretty deep in the pack, not deep, but like a pretty decent way back.
Oh,
bless you.
thank you.
So commercial break, let's go ahead and let's talk about the race off pit road. It was 5, the 18, the 4, the 22, the 24, the 20, the 22, the 55, the 42, the 1, and the 48. That was the top 10 off the pit lane. It's still not showing yet on the actual thing yet, but I mean, you know, it'll show up sooner than later. So, with that all being said and done.
But look at how much damage Charlie Ray has done. Yes, how is it?
Excuse me. This race has been sponsored by iPhone. Today's so cool.
All the drivers that hit the pits, everyone took 4 tires except for Kevin Harvick, who took the risk and took none.
Excuse me for a second. Sponsored also by Clint Boyer stayed out on the track as Casey Kane restarts second. He pitted with Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, and Jeff Gordon.
I think it was kind of a risk for Clint Boyer to decide to stay out. That was kind of a risk, but okay.
Boyer has stayed out.
Clint Boyer decided the only man to stay out, which is a pretty risky move with Casey Kane second, Kyle Busch third, Kevin Harvick, Jeff Gordon, Matt Kenseth, Joey Logano, Ryan Vickers, Kyle Larson, and Murray. So both the Chip Ganassi's cars in the top 10. Good for him. 2 of the 4 Hendrick. Got 2 Hendrick, 1 or 2 of the 3 Gibbs. 1 of the 2. They're both on the lap again, and we're getting back ready to do the race.
This contest is sponsored by Golden Corral. Help yourself to happiness. Sponsored by Viagra.
So we have 60 laps to go. We've had one crash, and the other two have been just mechanical problems. The other one's been a mechanical problem. The other one a competition caution. So this is the only wreck really that happened much of anything. It was a spin out by Trevor Bayne. If you missed it, Trevor Bayne got loose, spun out. So let's get ready with the race recap. All right, let's get ready. So the first lap was led by Kevin Harvick. It went straight.
Wait, Clint Boyer has stayed out because of the pit light, when Boyer entered. As you can see, replay right there.
So Boyer had pitted before the caution had come out. So with that all said and that all done,
Better not be like Richmond last year.
it could be like that.
Imagine that.
Yes, that would stink. But race recap before this race restarts. The first lap was led by Kevin Harvick, and then it went Jeff Gordon for a long time. After the competition caution came out, Joe Logano took over the lead, and he stayed out on off the pit lane. He led 10 laps. Then it started going to green flag pit stops, and everything just all went chaotic, and it led to more leads. And Danica Patrick, coming out of her green flag pit, kind of locked the tires, it seemed, but then they reported it might have been a broken axle. So that put Dale back on the lap.
Again, Boyer, Casey, Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, and Jeff Gordon reached the top 5. Clint Boyer leads them down, and the green flag is out with 59 laps to go.
Alright, let's go racing. And we're back underway here in Indianapolis.
Jeff Gordon makes a 3-1 move entering turn 1 until Kyle Busch made a move back to third. Oh, contact between Busch and Boyer. I thought I saw it right there. And Casey Kane takes the lead back. We go on board Joey Logano, racing Jeff Gordon for 5th place. And here comes Kyle Larson trying to make a 3-wide move before turn 3, but it's too late. And they're racing hard. Gordon and Logano racing hard. But here comes Kyle Larson. Do not come because he's coming.
This race is already still getting exciting. Every time after the restart, this race gets exciting.
That was more like, you see cars pitting already. 3 cars are pitting.
3 cars in the pit lane.
Looks like Casey Kane has the best car to win.
Yeah, Kane has the greater car to race against. I think Kane has the best car, not the car to beat. So if you are ready to race, if you want to race good, you have to beat Kane. And you know, Kane is no walk in the park driver. He's the one who wants to win. He hasn't won a race this season, so he wants to win. You can tell he wants to win just by his determination in this race right now.
Allen, like, if he win, like, with this new chase format, here's the thing. If you win, you're in the chase. But it takes 16 drivers to win before making the chase and start off the playoffs. So don't forget that.
And after that, after the race, if 16 drivers haven't won a race, then it just goes by whoever's wearing the points. So they still have the old points system, except they have it based on now you have to factor the win. So now if like you're a lower team and you win, you actually have a chance to be in the chase rather than just winning a race and that's it. You actually have the chance to, well, be in the chase. So, you know, you have Eric Almirola of Richmond Motorsports. He's back in the chase already. And, you know, it doesn't matter where you are on the points, you'll still win the chase. Simple as that.
Yeah, that's what I like about the chase format. I'm not sure what I hate about it. I don't know.
What I hate the fact that they get rid of the old style where you had to like race your points rather than racing in for position. I don't like how they're gonna measure it. How they're gonna measure how you're supposed to, you know, keep the timing of it. You know, kind of. I don't like that. I don't like how they're doing it this year. But you know, it's still a good system on basing on you have to win a race. And you're automatically in the chase rather than if you win a race and you're back in 34th in points. Sorry, you're not going to make it in the chase, but you want a race at least. Well, that doesn't matter. I mean, we want a race, we deserve to be in the chase. That gives the lower teams a better chance to win the chase if they can win. And Trevor Bayne has pulled off of the racetrack. Big news right there. Trevor Bayne out of the race. He is left. He is now the first car to officially leave the race. Officially leave it, but not, go off the track on it, but officially leave it.
We just got word that Trevor Bayne is out of the race.
Yes.
As we go on board, Kevin Harvick running fourth, and Jeff Gordon takes fourth place now. A battle for fourth place. Well, Logano gets loose.
As Kyle Larson currently in 7th, he's got a good run for Chip Ganassi Racing here. Sorry for that quick awkward silence. Casey Kane in first, Kyle Busch, the Clint Boyer, who did not pit last time, but he led 3 laps because of it, which is a good thing for him. Gets him some points in the chase.
And like I said, Kane's still leading as we got battle for 6th place between Joey Logano and Kyle Larson. For a little while, we had that, but we're focusing on Kyle Larson right now. As we go on commercial, Casey Kane leads, and we will be right back.
They keep building it up until finally he can
No. Anyways, guys, sorry about that quick. As you can see, I'm loading this back up. If you can't tell, I'm really sorry for that little problem that just occurred. If it happened for you, what had happened is my plug had fallen out for my computer, so it turned everything off. If you can still see this in the video, yeah, that's what happened. I really don't know what else to say after that. I mean, just a quick crash and a quick
Yeah,
fix
we
up
were
right now.
silent.
So just waiting. So.
Yeah, sorry if we were silent, everyone. Hello?
With that being said, Ian, I'm sorry about that. Just crashed. You know, my
That's
computer,
alright.
the plug came out, everything. Well, the fun thing's live. So while I'm sitting here, continue.
Well, how did it get unplugged? Hello?
And 1,000 ads go away.
Can you hear me?
So, it's Indianapolis, 114 out of 160 laps. Boyer reported looseness, and Harvick said the car is getting tighter. He's currently running 5th. Busch is a lap down in 30th. And let's take a look back at the top. As it's Casey Kane in 1st, and Jeff Gordon in 2nd, Kyle Busch in 3rd, Clint Boyer 4th, Kevin Harvick in 5th. Sorry about that. Then it's Joe Logano, Kyle Larson, Matt Kenseth, Jimmy Johnson, and Brian Vickers. I'm sorry, Ian. I'm sorry about this all happening. I didn't mean for it to happen. It won't let me join the hangout. So, I sincerely apologize for all this that just happened. I really didn't intend on this to happen. It just, just something messed up that happened. Another mistake, problem. Like always, there's always problems, and you can't ever fix them. You never really can fix them. So, I mean, it's just it's the problem that happens. So, now while I'm waiting, I'm gonna get on and look at Google Plus stuff, and it's fun. I like to role-play and all that stuff, But anyways, the NASCAR stuff, I'll show you. Kane in 1st, and Jeff Gordon, Kyle Busch, Clint Boyer, and Kevin Harvick at your top 5.